You are a master manifestor, and something that you've been working on is coming into your life. So we're going to see what that is. We're going to unpack this together. You could be seeing a lot of cardinals as of recent. Maybe you've done something different to your hair. That also seems very important to this message. Whether you got a haircut, you dyed your hair. There's also something about, like, what is that? Like full-sized SUVs. That was... Anyways, weird noises. Full-size SUVs. So, like, I mean, big SUVs. Maybe you've been wanting one. One caught your eye as of recent. It'll just be significant to this message. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords. I hear recognition. Like, from a mediumship, psychic standpoint, I keep hearing the word recognition. And so this doesn't feel, with the High Priestess also coming through, and the, what is that? The Seven of Wands... A lot to unpack, but it doesn't feel like you are working for some type of tangible development right now. Like, this thing that you've been manifesting is recognition of your skills, recognition of your growth, of the change that you've initiated. Now, for a lot of you with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been trying to tap deeper into your own psychic abilities, if you've really been trying to manifest a closer relationship with your spirituality. By the way, if you guys want personal reads, personal cameos are on my page. You can check it out there. But you've been trying to create a closer relationship with your deities, with your guides, with your higher self even. So there's this energy of recognition that the work and the growth that you have undergone over this past year specifically, but I feel like it may have started a few years ago. So this past year has been super chaotic, but the past few years is when you've been kind of cycling through these different energies. And so you're coming to this place where you are completing a massive cycle, but you're being asked to finally lay to rest all the versions of you that have guided you through this period of healing. Because the next step on the other side of this massive expansion seems to be personal freedom and liberation. So if you've been looking to find that self-esteem again, that confidence again, if you've been manifesting this stepping back into your power energy, the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess is an extremely valuable duo when we're talking about that concept, especially if you consider yourself like a divine feminine energy, or you consider yourself to be very intuitive, then these two come through as the embodiment of the divine feminine empress energy, and that's obviously not gender specific. So with everything else here, I can see your trials and tribulations. You know, you could have very much been a person that felt misrepresented or misunderstood. Maybe you spent a lot of time tending to other people's gardens, or you, as of recent, maybe this past year, you felt very stagnant, or as if you've kind of been living in the universe's idea of safety rather than your idea of liberation. So I get that you've been frustrated. It's like you haven't really had this motive or drive or passion. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, there's going to be an idea or an opportunity that comes in that just reignites that flame, that spark that sets everything else ablaze so that you can finally move forward. So things will start moving. They're going to move quickly, but based off of the work that you've done and this process, this era of deconstructing and reconstructing, I think that you're finally ready to embrace this new aspect of you, the one that's more confident and set in your own personal power. Okay? So, you got this. Keep going.